Hello students, today we will deal the next topic of our chapter 4 linear equations in two variables, and the topic is graph of a linear equation in two variables. Graph of a linear equation in two variables. Okay, the examples which are given, which is similar to the questions which are given in the exercise 4.3. okay, so that exercise we will discuss and you will able to understand the how to make the graph of a linear equation in two variables. Dear students, the equation which is in one variable is, suppose x minus 2 is equals to 0. X minus 2 is equals to 0. So x is equals to 2. The value of x is equals to 2. So this value of x is very easy to plot on the number line or graphically. Okay, but if the equation which is in the two variable ax plus by is equals to c, ax plus by plus t plus c is equals to 0, this is the linear equation in two variables. If we need to find the values of x and y, you know that there is infinite many solutions of the linear equation in two variables. So how to find the values of x and y and how to plot this equation graphically, geometrically in mathematics, that we will deal in this video. Okay, so let us come directly to the exercise 4.3. Exercise 4.3. Exercise 4.3. In this exercise, let us have the first question. Draw the graph of each of the following linear equation in two variables. Dear students, four parts are given in this question. We can have any one out of it to see that how to plot the graph of a linear equation which is in two variables. Let us have the first one. X plus y is equals to 4. X plus y is equals to 4. So, as we have studied in the previous exercise, to get the different values of one variable, we have to put different values for another variable. Okay. So, we have to write x equals to 4 minus y. X equals to 4 minus y means one variable in the left hand side and the another variable will be in the right hand side. Okay. Now, let us have a table. Let us have a kind of table which will consist the different values of x and y. Different values of x and y, so that we could get the coordinates of the point which we will plot in our graph. Okay. X. So for different values of y, we will have the different values of x. Let us put that y is equals to 0. Any value you can take, that I have already set, 0, 1, 2, any negative number, any positive number, fractional numbers, anything. So y is equals to 0 here I am taking. So x equals to 4 minus 0, 4 will appear. Okay. Now y is equals to 1 if I take. So 4 minus 1, 3 will be the answer, will be the value. Now if y is equals to 2 I take. So 4 minus 2, 2 will be the value of the x that we will get here. Okay. Now these are the points. We can take it as, first point will be 4 and 0, second point will be 3 and 1, third point will be 2 and 2. These 2-3 points are sufficient to plot the graphs. Okay, graph. But if you need to have more values, you can put or more different values for y to get the more values of x here. Okay. Now students, you can see that we have the coordinates. Okay, we have the coordinates and we don't know that where these coordinates will lie in the plane. So we need to have a graph. Okay. This is the graph. This is x-axis and this is y-axis. Okay, this plotting these points you have already studied in the previous chapter, coordinate geometry. No, So this is origin. Now let us divide according to the values we have got. 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Okay. This, or you can have only these positive values because we have not got any negative values over here. Okay. So now the value of x and the value of y. So the first point, okay, the value of y is 0 and the value of x is 4. Where is 4? Here. Where is 4? Here, and the value of y is here. So this will be the first point whose coordinates will be 4 and 0. Whose coordinates will be 4 and 0. Another point, next point, 3 and 1. 3 on the x-axis and 1 on the y-axis. So to get that point, we need to draw the perpendiculars from both the axes, where those perpendicular lines will join each other. That point will be having this coordinate. Okay. So this 3 and this 1, let us draw that. Roughly I am drawing. This is the point. Okay. This point is B, let us take, and the coordinates is 3 and 1. Okay. And the last one, the value of x is also 2 and the value of y is also 2. So let us draw the perpendiculars from both the points. So this will be the point C, whose coordinates will be 2 and 2. Okay. Now the next step will be, we have to join these 3 points or more points if you have got in the table. We have to join all those points to get a line. I have this one here. Okay. Place a scale over here and try to join all the lines like this. Okay. All the lines like this. So what is this actually? This line is this equation only, x plus y is equals to 4. This line is nothing but this equation in two variable, x plus y is equals to 4. Okay. So this is how we represent, we plot graphically, geometrically linear equation in two variables here. Okay. Now let us have another question from the same exercise. Question number 2. Give the equations of two lines passing through 240. How many more such lines are there and why? This is the important question, students. Give the equations of two lines passing through 214. How many more such lines are there and why? Now, what is the question? Let me explain you. Question number 2. The point, suppose P, the point is having the coordinates 2 and 14. 2 and 14. So dear students, x is equals to 2 we have here and y is equals to 14. 14. Now the value of x and y you have. Now it's the game of your mind that to think a condition of the linear equation which will include these two variables, okay, in such a way to get both, which satisfies both the values, which will satisfy both the values of x and y. Once again I am repeating, you have to think that means to get a condition which satisfy the values of x and y which is given in the question here. Okay. To that we have to get equations. Okay. Here two equations. In the question two equations they have asked. More and more equations we can get. I will explain you how. Okay. So can we have, let us write only x equals 2. X equals to 2 we have to get anyhow, which will include y is equals to 14 also. So when we write y is equals to 14, so what else we have to multiply, divide, subtract, add, so that we get x equals to 2 here. Okay. So now if I write 14, if I write 40, so if directly I am writing 40, so to what? I cannot write 14, sorry. If I write y, if I write y, so how I will get the value of x here? How would I get? Okay, x is equals to, x is 2, y is 14. So to this 14, how many numbers we have to subtract? How many numbers we have to multiply? Which number we have to add? In that way we have to think. Now y is 14. To 14 what we subtract to get x? We want to get 2. We want to get 2 here. So 14 minus what number we will get 2 here? 12. So 40 minus 12 will give us x. So in other way we can write x plus 12 is equals to y, or x equals to y minus 12. Okay, in that this is also correct. So this is the first equation. Okay, in this way another equation you can have. Now the second one, x equals to what we can write? 7 if I write. Why I have written 7? Not. X equals to no. Let us try to get the value of y. Let us try to get the value of y. Y is 14. Now to x, because if one variable is in the left hand side, another will be in the right hand side. Okay. So if I am writing x here, that means x value is 2. Value is 2. To 2, what we multiply to get the value of y, which is 14. To get the value of y, which is 14. So we have to multiply with 7. 7 2s are 14. So y is equals to 7x. Okay. This is second equation. So in this way, moreover conditions, moreover situations if you will find, you will have infinitely many equations many equations of the line which will pass through this point. Okay, how will you say that? Because the question have asked to find only 2 equations. If you will try to find more and more, you will have more, but need not to be. But you have to understand why we will get the infinitely many linear equations in 2 variables of the line which will pass through this point P. Let us see, students, this is point P, suppose. This is point P whose coordinate is 2 and 14. So can you say how many lines will pass through this point? There can be infinitely many lines which will pass through this point like this. Okay? We cannot count which will pass through this point. That is why we will get infinitely many linear equations in 2 variables of those lines which will pass through this point P. Okay. So this is all about question number 2. Now question number 3. Question number 3 is easy only. If the point 3, 4 lies on the graph of the equation, okay, the equation is 3y is equals to ax plus 7, okay, and the point, suppose A, 3 and 4 is lying on the line of this equation. This point is also lying on the line of this equation. So find the value of A. If this point is lying on the line of this equation, that means Ax will be 3 and y will be 4 here, which will satisfy this equation. Okay. So we have to put this x equals to y, x equals to 3 and y is equals to 4. So 3 into y's value 4 and a into x values 3 plus 7. From here to here you see. So 3 4s are 12, 3a plus 7. Now 3a, 12 minus 7, A will be 5. 12 minus 7 is 5 and 3 will come down to give you the value A is equals to 5 upon 3. Okay. So in this video we are discussing till question number 3. Other questions I will discuss in the next video. Thank you.